What is up, guys? So I am home in Alabama, helping my mom. She just had knee surgery, and it is my deload week, so I'm taking things a little bit lighter this week. I'm just sitting outside now trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I have like my at-home stuff that I keep with me in my car, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I do. So I've got some dumbbells, I've got two kettlebells, I've got my TRX, I've got bands. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do full body today, like a full body circuit all this week, or if I want to hit body parts. I think I'm going to be hitting body parts, so I think I'm probably just going to do like a leg circuit today. Just because I did train arms on Saturday. So I just want to give my shoulder another day of rest. I don't necessarily want to like put any more strain on it. It does kind of, like if I move it a certain direction, I do kind of feel some pain. So my dad's got some lidocaine patches here, so probably after I train, I'm going to put a lidocaine patch on and put my shoulder brace on. So yeah, that's where we're at. I think what I'm gonna do is just take my current workouts and modify them and do just lighter weight. So anyway, that is where we're at with things. So I'll video all of this for you guys. I don't think I'm gonna be posting this on my shorts. So yeah, here we go. What is up, guys? So I'm out here doing my cardio. I've been doing the like little stair stepper, the portable one. Dude, that's a lot harder than what you think. So I put my weighted vest on and I put two 10-pound ankle weights on, and I do it and I die. The first night I did it, I was like, nah, this isn't that bad. It's pretty terrible. Anyway, so today's the first day in like 2 days it's not raining, so I'm able to get out here and walk for the second half of my cardio. So I do kind of half of it in the morning, I train, and then I do the other half. That just works for me, so that's what I do. Since I'm off work this week and I'm just like focusing on family business, I've had a little bit more downtime to like watch YouTube and watch some other people's like contest prep videos and stuff like that. And I have to say this. I was watching this one chick and she follows a macro plan, but dude, she be doing the most. Like, she's like, you take the raw weight, and then once you cook it, you take the weight after you cook it, and then you subtract from there, and that's what it is, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, holy shit, that is so much work. Like, I am not about to do that. Look, don't overcomplicate things. Like, I feel like that's super complicated. Don't overcomplicate things. Like, just weigh it either raw or cooked. And keep it that way your whole prep. Because whatever changes your coach makes are going to be the changes, right? Regardless. So you don't have to do all this subtracting and adding and all that bullshit. Oh my God. Like, just do it and move on. Like, whatever changes your coach makes are going to be the changes you make, regardless of if it's raw or cooked. Just keep it consistent the whole way through. Any bodybuilder, male bodybuilder, will tell you this. I think they've even mentioned it before on Fuad's podcast. Like, it doesn't matter as long as you keep it the same and keep it consistent the entire way. That's it. So, that's where we're at. I don't know why I'm talking like I've been running a marathon. I think I'm just really tired. had not slept well the past 2 nights, so I took a Benadryl last night. Benadryl's always up. So, I didn't want to get up this morning. But luckily, today is not a weight training day since it's a deload week. I did vinyasa yoga. I'm still doing my cardio, still staying on all of my meals. Ended up weighing this morning just because I felt super small. And I looked at myself and I was like, I feel like I've dropped. And I did. From Friday, I've dropped 2 pounds. So I told Ryan, my coach, last night that I thought my food scale was off. And I've changed the batteries and stuff in it, so the food... what was I saying? Oh, my food scale, yeah. So he was like, change the batteries. I changed the batteries. It's still doing the same thing. I don't know why. Like, I've had this food scale for forever. I've used it as like my travel food scale for forever. But every time, like, so I'll zero it out, it'll be fine. But I'll put something on and it'll say like 3 ounces. And then all of a sudden it'll say like 375. And I'm like, what? So I've been thinking I've been eating 4 ounces. I may be eating 3 ounces. I don't know. I'm just going to keep rolling with it and try to push through this week. And if we have to course correct when I get back, we can. If I keep dropping, the great thing is I can always eat a little bit more. But so let me tell you what my training looks like this week. So Monday was lower body, Tuesday upper body, Wednesday today was yoga. It was vinyasa yoga, so it was intense. Thursday lower, Friday upper, Saturday yoga, and then Sunday I'll be traveling back to Tennessee, and then we'll start my next block moving into my last little bit before I compete. So yeah, super happy with how I look. I should be stepping on stage 8 to 10 pounds heavier. That's what I wanted. I really worked hard during this off season. Not that I don't every off season, but like, I stuck with my training blocks consistently. I lifted heavier than I probably have in a really long time. Really pushed myself to another point, and I know I could push even harder once I move into this next off season to make any more changes. Like, I know I can push to that point, and I know I can get further. Like, I can get beyond that point that I got myself to this year. And I actually did cardio this year. In the off season, I did 3 days a week, 20 minutes, up until February. When I got sick in February, I was down for about a week, and I kind of got my cardio game off. So I didn't do cardio up until, when did I start contest prep? April? Yeah. Mid-March, April, whatever. So the last 8 weeks of my off season, I did not do cardio. I should have. I kind of got out of it and I was like, But again, I just was trying to string together as many consistent days as possible because I knew that, you know, every year I get a sinus infection. I knew it was going to happen at some point, and I was going to be down. So I was like, okay, I need to get as many consistent days as I can in. That way, when this happens, it won't affect me as much. And that's what I did. But I ate more than I've ever eaten before. I got comfortable with being uncomfortable. I got up to a weight I had been to before, but not the same condition. And that just tells me I can push it even harder in my next off season. And again, I already know going into this off season, this upcoming off season, that I'm going to be wanting to put on more muscle again, because that's me personally. Again, I've not stepped on stage yet this year. I don't have judges' feedback. I just already know I want to put on more muscle for myself, like my goals. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. So yeah. But we're just going to roll on through these contests I've got planned and see how I do. And then we'll make the call from there. But yeah, guys. So since I was able to kind of like get out and get away from the fam just for about 30 minutes to get this walk in, I thought I'd give you guys a little update. I'm going to be posting all of my training and stuff. I didn't get video of the Vinyasa yoga. I mean, it's just, I picked Vinyasa yoga, 60-minute Vinyasa yoga on YouTube. I either use Yoga with Adriene or Aloe Yoga. I like those two the best. And that's what I did. So I did Aloe Yoga, but I did find a Yoga with Adriene that I'm going to do for Saturday. So, all right, guys, that's my little update for you. Check back in with you later. All right, guys, here we are, another day. So I am hitting legs today. I already did all of my cardio this morning. As you guys know, I am visiting family this week, helping my mom. She had knee replacement surgery, and she's got physical therapy and a lot of stuff going on today. So I got up early this morning and just knocked out all of my cardio all in one fell swoop. And so now I'm about to get started on legs. I'm going to take a look at my leg day and see if I can't mimic some of the exercises. But it may just be kind of like a generic leg day. I may even find some sort of leg day on YouTube and do it. I don't know. I'm just kind of not in the mood today. So we're just going to do the best we can do and go on from there. So here we go. What's up, guys? Just checking in again. I just dropped my mom off at physical therapy, so I'm just out here waiting on her, and thought I would get on here and give you guys a little update. Man, I definitely feel a shift in my body this week. I feel like I could step on stage right now, which is a good sign. That means we might be able to start pulling back on stuff, even though I am not at home, so I can't do an at-home check-in with Ryan. I am still going to send him pictures and video. I have a posing session with my posing coach tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. But that was when she could do it, and I really need to get in another session with her. So, she usually takes a video, so I'm going to send the video that she takes of me posing and stuff to Ryan, and let him see what changes we need to make from there. Hopefully he'll be able to add some more food back in, and we'll just keep cardio the same. I feel really good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm tired, but, you know, traveling and kind of being out of my normal element always makes me tired, and during prep, you're tired anyway. But, I'm, like, you know, you kind of, like, in fluorescent lighting and lighting at home and stuff, you don't really, like, get to see, like, your body and how it actually looks. But working out outside and kind of, like, walking in today and kind of catching a glimpse of myself, in the window as I was taking my mom into physical therapy, I was like, oh my God, like, I do have some shoulders, a little bit, but I have some. I feel like the hard work I have put in during my off season has definitely paid off. So, you know, I just hope it's enough, you know, guys, this is going to be my 11th year competing. So, yeah, it's been a battle. And, you know, if I had to do things all over again, if there's one piece of advice I can give everyone, it's compete in a national level show sooner rather than later. Some people may not be ready, but you just never know until you step on stage. Because I truly feel after my first couple of shows, when I first started competing, if I would have gone on to a national level, I would have had a better opportunity of getting my pro card. The division, at least bikini division, was a lot different then. So, compete. If people tell you you're not ready, you're not ready. The judges will give you your feedback. Your placings will determine what you need to do and so forth. So 11 years, guys, and I'm still chasing that pro card. So I don't want to hear it from all you bitches that are like, I'm going to get my pro card and I just started competing this year, blah, 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 blah. Like, you need to be fucking realistic, okay? Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it happens on some people's, like, second show. They do a local show, they get qualified, they go to the national level, and boom, they get their pro card. Sometimes, sorry, you get stuck and you're like me. And you have a bunch of life shit that happens that maybe sets you back and whatnot, or you may do great at a local level and get your ass kicked at a national level. So, you know, you gotta have thick skin and you gotta just keep pushing. So you never know. Alright, guys. Yeah. So once I get that will be posted in this, well, once I get my posing video, that will be posted in here as well. But just kind of wanted to give you guys a little update since I had the time. What's up, guys? So, as you guys know, I normally do like a little Friday update. I am in Alabama this week helping take care of my mom who had knee replacement surgery. So that is why I've been doing the outdoor workouts, etc. So I did end up dropping quite a bit this week. Not on purpose. That was not planned, but it ended up happening. So we've cut cardio down. So I'm just doing my cardio now, 30 minutes. I just trained shoulders, bis, and tris. And we added in some more carbs to my meal plan. And that's kind of where we're at. So my goal this year is to come in 10 pounds heavier than last year. And so far we are on track for that. I'm pretty happy with like where I'm at and how things are going. And yeah, just going to try to keep fullness and keep the weight from plummeting down, because that is my biggest problem, is once I start dropping, sometimes it's hard for me to stop. So we didn't really expect for this to happen this week. In all honesty, I didn't really think I was going to make a ton of changes this week with, having a kind of a bit of a deload week where I just hit upper lower 4 days, and I did some yoga Wednesday. I'm going to do some yoga tomorrow. But I have stayed very consistent with my program even while traveling. Like, I made sure I ordered groceries, so when I got here on Sunday, all my groceries were delivered. I cooked all of my food. I've stayed consistent with that. I have come outdoors, done my cardio. If it's been raining, I brought a little stir stepper, and I've done that. So I have stuck to my plan 100%. We did make changes last week. So I had beef. We took beef out and replaced it with fish. I don't mind fish, to be honest. It doesn't bother me like it does some people. I pretty much burn it when I cook it anyway, so I don't really get the fishy taste. Yeah. You could tell by my check-in pictures this morning, I looked very flat and deflated. So it's not the look I'm going for. The leanness is great, so we're gonna try to just keep me filled out. And yeah, so last year I stepped on stage, I would teeter-totter between 122 and 124. So this year I'll be stepping on stage around I hope 133. And that's about 10 pounds heavier, which is what I wanted. And I'm super happy with that because I worked my ass off during this off season. So, yeah, we'll just keep rolling on and see how things go from there, and we'll make any changes necessary. So after I do this cardio, I'm going to rest for a little bit, eat another meal, and then they have weekly blood drives here at one of the grocery stores that is not too far from where my family lives. So I'm going to go give blood, and then I'm going to be done for the day. My dad's going to take my mom to therapy today, so that will be nice. So I can just do this today, give blood, and then help take care of her once she gets back home from therapy. She's probably going to be pretty worn out because they work her pretty hard there. So anyway, all right, guys, it's my little update for you. Oh, and I get a cheat meal tomorrow. So I'm going to have a cheat meal with the family and enjoy that while I'm here. What is up, guys? It is Saturday, and I'm just getting in my cardio. I'm going to close this vlog out. I'm pretty much done with everything this week. I'm doing my cardio now. I'm going to do some vinyasa yoga for about an hour after I get back in. And then I get a cheat meal today. So I am going to have a hamburger and fries with the family. We're going to cook it at home. And that's pretty much it. I think I talked to you guys about my check-in and stuff and dropping weight. And I actually, this is the first time this has ever happened to me. Ended up eating just a little bit more last night. I usually make protein pudding, and I put a little bit of some extra stuff in it. And I woke up this morning. Once again, I felt really small. So I decided to weigh. And I had dropped weight. I didn't go below 130. But I was like... So my check-in yesterday was 130.7. This morning it was 130.5. Not that the points matter a whole bunch, but I've never eaten a little bit more and then still continue to drop weight. So I'm going to enjoy this cheat meal today and this hamburger for sure. So yeah, like I said, no excuses. UPS truck, even while traveling, I am still staying consistent and doing everything that I need to do to reach my goals. I have got to wash all of my clothes and stuff today. I gotta take my car, fill it up with gas. I always wash it too before I leave, which sounds weird, but it gets super dirty on the way back. So I wash it before I leave, and then on the way home, I stop and I wash it. Plus, I've got to stop by the studio anyway and grab a suit that a girl bought to ship. So, yeah, guys, that is where we're at. So, I'm going to close this vlog out, get this cardio done, enjoy this cheat meal with my family, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.